Hi, my name is Xiao Wang. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Boundless Immigration. There's no better way to do a video presentation about the impacts of COVID-19 on business than sitting here on a Zoom recording holding a 3-week-old. Outside of work and everything that needs to happen with the business, that you have a life that's fully dependent on you is very powerful in terms of mandating a mental shutoff, because as of right now, I don't know how to be a good dad yet. And so there isn't much extra mental capacity to multitask when you have something to take care of. Now, for others that I know, it's a lot about how do you balance, getting the information that you need to stay informed about what's happening today without getting so much information that it detracts from the rest of your life. So one of the strategies that I've adopted and I've told my team to embrace as well is only check the news once a day, at most twice, right? And by staying away from the headlines, by staying away from the continual stream of negativity, by turning off push notifications, you can actually start living the rest of your life without constantly spending cognitive load and mental energy on reading about what other governments or what other community or even your own community has done poorly through this crisis. First, treat working from home as if you were working. And that means that we have a natural tendency to blur the lines, especially when you're at home, when you may or may not need to put on pants, to combine everything in your life together. And so you're never stop working and you're never stop living or start living. And that gets draining very quickly. And so I encourage everyone to have a set morning and set evening routine. You don't have a commute anymore. That's fantastic. So now you have extra time, whether that's to do some exercises at home. Arnold Schwarzenegger has sent out a number of great work from home plans on Reddit that are fun to read, or any number of other solutions that you have. Take a walk, take your pet out, spend some time with your family. Get a routine for that. It prepares you for the beginning of your day, and the same for the end of your day. Once you're done with that, once you're done with the work that you need to do, have some way of decompressing that doesn't just meld straight into whatever you are going to do next, as if you had a commute. The second thing that I have appreciated is having a clear boundary that helps you as a mental trigger for work. For me, it's Felix's nursery. So when I walk into the nursery, it's work time. And then when I'm out of the nursery, I am not thinking of work and I'm prioritizing other aspects of my life. And this is also a great signal to anyone else that lives in your household of when to engage with you in terms of other aspects of life. And then the third is around self-care. And I think for everyone that's different. And for everyone, what is effective for actually lowering your stress as opposed to increasing it is going to be varied. And so find that part for you, but whatever it is, right? Find that moment and find that thing that works for you and put it in your calendar as a part of your day. And the corollary to the calendar argument is something that we've started adopting at Boundless is this Google Speedy meetings feature. So instead of scheduling 1-hour meetings, it defaults to scheduling 50-minute meetings. Instead of 30-minute meetings, it becomes 25-minute meetings. And that's really important for two reasons. First is that when you have back-to-back Zoom meetings, it actually provides a lot less time to clear your mind than previous, even if that meant you walked out of one conference room and walked into another. And so people have found that they are far more tired at the end of back-to-back Zoom meetings because there's never this break. You couldn't even stand up. right? You literally go from one room in Link to another room in Link. Find something that works during that period of time so that when you go into the next meeting, it doesn't feel like it's one continuous meeting. This is really hard, and I'm always open to new ideas and other people who've done this well. We've erred on the side of high degrees of transparency. And so everything that's happening with the company, I'm sharing. All of our financials, I'm sharing. All of our strategies, I'm sharing with the team on a regular basis so that everyone knows how we're thinking about problems and how decisions are made and what is happening. But it's still hard, and we're still learning. One thing we've adopted now is a no apology strategy, which I think is working real well because for a large part, a long period of time, there were constant apologies. I'm sorry, my internet's not working. Oh, I'm sorry, my pet is whining. I'm sorry, I'm holding a baby. I'm sorry, I'm late because I was had to deal with X, Y, or Z at home. And the idea behind eliminating this is not that we don't care, but it's actually that we do care. That we know that it is the new normal and it's a part of your life, and that there's all these things that are happening. And so the better we can be at empathizing with each other and understanding that people have good intent, and there's just so much of life that people are adapting to all of a sudden with the shock to the system, that it creates an overall more positive and more supportive environment.